In this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about how to sell coffee online. Now, if you're new to this, don't worry. This video is for beginners, and we're going to teach you everything from how to set up an e-commerce store, to how to choose a profitable niche, to how to design your very own custom coffee products. This is the only video you'll need for setting up your coffee empire to begin selling coffee to your customers. Let's dive in. My name is David Ildrenfritz, and I'm the CEO over at Roastify. We've helped thousands of creators, entrepreneurs, and coffee enthusiasts launch their very own coffee products to the world. From large YouTube influencers to mom and pop gift shops, mobile coffee carts, cafes, church fundraising events, we have experience with all kinds of coffee-related projects. So first off, what is Roastify? Roastify is a roast-on-demand coffee platform that enables anybody to develop their very own custom coffee products. We roast the coffee in-house, we print your packaging on demand, and we integrate with your e-commerce solutions so that we can ship products directly to your end customers. We're the leading platform for businesses of any size. Whether you're just looking to start small and dip your toes in, or you have a full lineup of custom coffee products you want to develop, we have you covered. So let's talk about your business. The first and most important step in launching your coffee products is understanding your brand. You need to ensure that you have a clear brand identity and a specific niche before you launch your coffee products. Maybe you like motocross, maybe you like hunting and fishing in the outdoors, or maybe knitting or fashion. These are all important factors to consider when you're developing your brand. We put together 5 questions that you can ask yourself as you work on the branding for your coffee products. Let's start with number 1. Who is your ideal customer and what do they value most? Think of things like age, think of where they live, think of hobbies that they maybe have. These are all important things that can help you build a narrative for who your target audience is. Number 2, what makes your brand different from other coffee sellers? These are things like, what is your unique story, or what is your voice, or perhaps you have a specific cause that you're supporting. What are the things that set you apart from Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks at the local grocery store? These are important questions to ask as you're now niching down further into your target audience. Number 3, how does your brand personality align with your target market? Are you sophisticated and premium? Are you fun and adventurous and outdoorsy? Think of things about who you are as your character that again sets you apart from everybody else out there. Number 4, what specific problem or desire does your coffee brand solve for customers? Think of things like unique flavors or unique packaging. Think of things like collectibles as far as your packaging is concerned, or again, maybe you're supporting a nonprofit that really resonates with people. These are things that are outside of the coffee itself, but also help people identify with your brand. And lastly, number 5, how will your brand extend beyond just coffee products? And again, this is very important for thinking of things of maybe community aspects, or a podcast, or content, or extra add-ons that people really resonate with beyond just drinking your coffee. They want to see your personality, they want to engage with you, they want to engage with your brand. And how can they do that? Maybe there are meetups or things, community outreach events that people can get involved in. What extends beyond the coffee, and what things are you passionate beyond the coffee that you can institute in your brand? Perhaps if you're into motocross, you could have group rides, or if you're into fishing, you could have group fishing events. These are all just ideas of ways that you can interact with your customers beyond the coffee. So now that you've developed your brand and you understand your target audience, it's time to set up your Roastify account. Now, Roastify connects with most major e-commerce solutions, including Shopify, but you can also order things online as wholesale and get pricing discounts, and then sell your products in person at farmers markets or pop-up shops. And so let's dive into the Roastify account, and we'll break down exactly how you can use it to start selling coffee. So this is the Roastify website. If you haven't created a free Roastify account, make sure to head over to here. It's roastify.app, and hit one of the blue buttons, and this will take you to the create an account page. And once you've done that, you'll be able to log in. And when you do, you'll land on this basic page, which is our dashboard. So the first thing that you'll notice is in the upper left-hand corner, we have just a stock wholesale store that is automatically assigned to your account when you sign up. And this is just a store that allows you to start creating products. You can do wholesale orders. You can import external orders if you were at a farmer's market or something like that and you took pre-sale orders or things like that. You could do all of that within just this stock wholesale store. So you do not need to add an e-commerce store. You don't have to do anything. You can start creating products right here in the stock wholesale store. A few things that I'll draw your attention to on this dashboard. You'll have your total products that you've created. On the free account, you're only able to create 4 products. On the pro account, you can create as many as you like. You'll see recent orders, you'll see your top selling products, and just some basic dashboard things. The next thing that I want to show you here is our products page, and this is where we add products. So if you come over to add product, on the free plan, you have access to the 12-ounce coffee bags, which these are basically your industry standard coffee. If you were to go to a grocery store and buy what is quote unquote a pound, it's actually 12 ounces if you go and you look closely at those bags. So we have that standard 12-ounce box. We also have coffee pods, single serve coffee pods that are compatible with most Keurigs. We also have instant coffee on the pro plan. So quickly, we'll hop in here and show you how to create a product. This is our product designer. You can start here. If you don't know where to start with design, you can use our templates to create your designs. You can move things around, you can delete them. You can come over to the left sidebar and you can add elements. You can change the colors of these elements. And we have a few videos on our website or our YouTube channel where you can learn a little bit more about how to do the design, but that isn't the focus of this video. But you can see here, obviously you can add things, you can upload your own specific designs. We have templates for things like Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop and Canva and Figma. And so if you're more comfortable in those, you can design things in there and then upload the images directly. You'll notice in the right-hand side, we have our 3D mock-up that just shows you what your design looks like in the packaging. You can take images, screen grabs, and download those and use those for your own marketing. You can also see a history of your design changes. And so as you make designs, if you make a mistake, you can reload previous history versions. You can also back up versions while you're designing so you don't lose your work. But that's the designer. A few other things, you can obviously select your coffees here in the coffee selector, and then we can give our product a name and a description. And once we hit create product, it'll go through the saving process and we'll save it to our account, and then we will show you what we can do from there. So we can see that the product has been added to our account. It's our first product, it's exciting. And now we can come over here to start a wholesale order. And again, from the time it takes you to sign up for an account, create a quick design, you can come over here and you could order, 1 box, we could add to cart. Maybe we'll do some whole bean too, and we can add, 21 to cart. And you can see over here in our cart, we have a number of products. As you increase the volume, those discounts are automatically applied to your cart. You could go to checkout and these would be sent directly to you. So within a matter of minutes, you could have a product created with your custom packaging, choose the coffees that you want, and be off to the races. So this is just an overview of what your native wholesale store will look like. We also have other helpful links. You can look at the coffee catalog over here on the left-hand side and get an idea of what our free and our pro coffees look like. You can also import orders. If you went to like an event and you had lots of pre-sale orders, you can upload a CSV template, and we have a whole video on how to do that. But there's a lot of functionality, even just baked into the wholesale stores. But you clicked on this video to learn how to sell online. So the next thing that we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna wanna integrate with a Shopify store so you can begin offering your products online to your customers. So now we're ready to set up our Shopify store so that we can start selling our coffee online. So as we're looking here, what we'll want to do is come up into the left-hand corner, and under Create Store, we're going to create a Shopify store, and you'll hit Install Roastify. And this will redirect you to Shopify. And if you're not logged into Shopify yet, you'll want to log into the Shopify store that you've created. If you haven't created a Shopify store, we'll have a link in the description on how to set up a Shopify store and just a basic walkthrough there. But if you've already created a Shopify account and you have a store, you'll log in and it will ask you to install the Roastify app, which you'll click Install. And when you do so, It'll redirect you here, and it will ask for various permissions, and these are just permissions that are needed for us to see customer shipping information, see your product information, so that when orders come through, we can ship them out. So hit install to accept those. And after you do so, you'll be redirected back to the Roastify app, and you'll see that we now have a Shopify store in the left-hand corner. So we now are connected to our Shopify account, and if we go and we add products to our Shopify account, you'll see that that wholesale product is no longer there. Unfortunately, if you create products in the wholesale store, you'll have to recreate them in your Shopify store. However, there is a good workaround for this. When you come in to create a product, you can come over to My Designs, and you'll see that your previous designs that you have created are under here. So any of the designs you created in your wholesale store will also be present right here. So we can quick choose one of our designs, and it will automatically apply it to our box. I have our Merry Christmas blend. It's coming up on the Christmas season here. And so then you can choose your coffee and you can put in your product name. So an important quick note here, whatever product name and description you put in will automatically be pushed to Shopify. So if I say test product, Xmas, this is a great Christmas coffee blend, that will be pushed to Shopify. So we're ready. This is a product. We've chosen our coffee. We hit create product. And what this will do now is it'll save it both to your Roastify account, but then it will automatically push it with both a whole bean and ground variant. So this is a 12-ounce box with whole bean and ground coffee variants, so your customers can choose either, and it will push it to your Shopify store. So right now it's saving, and we'll check back in when it is pushed. So now you'll see that our Shopify product has saved to our Roastify account, and the next thing that we can do is head over to our Shopify store, and we'll see the product added there as well. So here I am in our Shopify store. This is a brand new store, so you'll see I haven't customized anything, I haven't set anything up, but we saved that product in the Roastify app. And if I come over here to products, you'll see that test product Christmas is saved. We have everything pushed. You'll see here's our title right here, as well as the description that we placed. And you'll see that we have the two variants, whole bean and ground coffee. An important note, do not change these SKUs down here, as those are very important for us to receive that information back in the Roastify app. So you can now set your prices to whatever you would like. You can set up your shipping profiles. You can change out these images. You can edit the description, whatever you like. You can do that and save your product. And now one last quick test before you launch your store, before you start launching things, you can do a quick test order to just see that things are working. So you come in here, browse products, choose maybe your whole bean product and add it to a fake order here. We'll create a fake customer and I will save that. And what you can do to test, you'll want to reach out to support@roastify.app to quickly let us know that you're testing so we can reject fulfillment. But you can do what I'm doing here is you can say collect as payment, mark as paid. And this will create an order. It says create a free order so that you're not actually charging anybody. You're not charging yourself. You don't have to put any credit card information in. But you've created this order, and now you can request fulfillment of Roastify. And you can add a note and say, please cancel this test order. Send fulfillment request. And now this has been sent to Roastify into our backend, and we can head back to our Roastify account to confirm that everything is set up and ready to go. Okay, we're back in our Roastify dashboard, and you'll see that that order that we created for fake customer is here, and all of our information, the shipping address is all here as well. It's the right product. You can even see the price that you set in your store. If you come to your dashboard, you will also see that your recent order has populated, your best-selling test product Christmas is there, and you have your first sale in your Roastify account. So now your Shopify store is connected to your Roastify account and you're truly ready to begin selling coffee online. We've tested everything to make sure that orders are being sent and they're populating to our Roastify dashboard. And now the only thing left to do is to market our new coffee products. So let's talk about that. You've nailed branding, you created a Roastify account, and now you've connected your Shopify store so you're ready to sell coffee online. The last piece of the puzzle is marketing. Here are a couple helpful hints that we have for marketing your custom coffee products. The first thing is a customer nurturing flow. This is the bottom of the funnel stuff where you've already attracted the eyes of a potential customer, they've come to your website, and you're ensuring that they convert into a happy paying customer. These are things like email capture forms or cart abandonment emails that you can set up in Shopify to ensure that if somebody comes to your store and they put in some information, that you have the opportunity to close the sale. These are vital to ensuring that all of the other marketing efforts that you put in are successful. The second piece to the puzzle is a content marketing strategy. And I know this is an overused term, but it is an important part of your marketing efforts. You need to take what we learned in the branding part of this video and now apply it to how you market to your audience. You now know where they hang out, what their interests are, and the problems that you're solving for them with your brand. Maybe it's the causes that they identify with. Now you need to find out where those people are hanging out, be it Reddit forums or Facebook groups, maybe it's YouTube videos, maybe it's a podcast or emails or newsletters. There's so many different options in this day and age that you can use to create a voice with your brand and connect with your audience. So I encourage you to find some sort of content marketing strategy in which you can put your face or your voice behind your products. The third and final advertising medium would be through paid ads. And whether or not this is Google pay-per-click or Facebook Meta ads or potentially TikTok ads, there's lots of different ways that you can spend money to get the audience that you're looking for to your website. However, I would add a cautionary warning that you would want to make sure that you have your customer nurturing flow set up, that you have a compelling content strategy already set up before you start running these ads. Because ultimately, once you start running money, you're spending money, you hope you are converting on that money. And the way that you convert is by having a compelling story and having the foundational level customer nurturing flows established already. So in conclusion, we've talked about branding and how to find your specific niche. We've connected a Roastify store to Shopify and created our custom products so that they're ready to sell online. And we've even talked about some marketing tips and tricks to ensure that you're converting your target audience into paying customers. Now all that's left is for you to launch your products to the world and start to grow your business.